Hello and welcome to today's Paint to Learn. You're going to need to gather a pencil, some watercolour paper, paintbrushes, water and your choice of watercolour paints. Today we're going to be looking at the parts of a flowering bulb. As always, the drawing portions of this video are sped up. So feel free to pause and rewind as you need to. First, we're going to begin by drawing the bulb shape. You want to create this kind of like flattened circle at the bottom and add some little lines across. Mark in roughly where you're going to be placing the roots, coming from the bottom of the bulb. Next, sketch in the tunic which protects the emerging bud, and then add in your ground level. Sketch in some of the long thin leaves, as well as the flower buds and stems. We're going to build the piece up and add more in. This is going to be our main largest flower on the top of the stem, and draw in 3 petals separately. And then 2 more in the back. Next we're going to draw in the stamen pointing upwards and the stigma which fall down in the mature flowers. And finally popping in another bud that's beginning to open. Finish up by drawing in lots of those very fine leaves. Start by painting in the ground, again using your brown paint along the ground line, and then water to pull the colour down, creating a lovely gradient on the page. Go back in with a redder shade and colour in the parts of the bulb that you can see below the ground, and then add in some dark brown around the edges to create a shaded definition and a 3D effect. The bulb of a crocus is not actually a bulb at all, but a corm or tuber, where the plant stores all its nutrients for the cold winter months. This is a swollen part of the stem that the leaves and flowers grow from and the roots can emerge from. With a darker colour, paint in some wiggly lines below as the roots. Branch them off and make them finer towards the ends. Using a light purple and a lot of water, paint in the petals on the flowers and buds. Remember to extend the colour down the stem a little way. Now take a darker shade of purple and just dab it towards the bottom of each flower. With a vibrant green, paint in the lower part of each stem and allow the colours to mix. Then add in the colours for the leaves. Try and make sure you don't touch the tops of the flowers as you add these in to keep the colours crisp. Once dry, go back in with a lighter and darker tone of green to add some more definition and texture to the leaves. The crocus is one of the first flowers to bloom in spring, and legend has it that it always blooms at midnight on Valentine's Day for the first time. Do the same thing with some dark brown to the bulb below the ground, and then use some water to feather out and shade. Then, using a deep purple, go back in and add some texture to the petals. The fragrance of the crocus has long been popular in the ancient world, with Egyptians using it to surround their wine glasses to keep the smell fresh, and the Romans using it to decorate their banquet tables. Again, allow to dry, and then we're going to go in and paint the stamen yellow. And the stigma a red colour. The spice saffron is derived from the stigmas of the crocus plant. Finally, flick a small amount of brown into your soil to add texture. And there you have a finished crocus piece. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like on it if you did, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos and series. Bye!